Aloha, welcome to the conference committee between two illustrious committees in the House and Senate. First up are House Bill 1974, House Draft 1, Senate Draft 2 relating to procurement. On behalf of the House, myself as chair, Johansson as co-chair, Wildberger as co-chair. Members Costello and Ward, and Johansson are excused.
Okay, on the Senate side, I'm chair for the Senate conferees. Senator Kanuha is co-chair and Senator Mizulucha and Favela are managers.
Okay, thank you so much. This one here, we're pretty much close. It's a matter of money. We're asking for one FTE and $365,000 along with a clean effective date. So given we need to confer with our money committees, do you want to make it Wednesday at 10 o'clock to reconvene and the possibility of voting?
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Next
Okay.
bills are yours.
Moving along to the Senate bills now. SB 2383 relating to State Procurement Policy Board. We would like to, we agree with the House.
We should list off the conferees.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, right. I am the chair of this conference and Senator Kim is co-chair and Senator Favela is a manager.
Okay, thank you so much. House, McKelvey, Matayoshi, co-chairs, Wildberger, Ward, members, Ward excused.
Thank you, Chair. So on this, we also have agreement that we would like to go with the House version of 5 members. And then what we'd like to add in is that all members have at least 5 years of experience. And I don't think there is any money involved, but you know, if we have agreement, we might be able to meet again and
Yes,
agree.
we could be ready to vote on Wednesday if you want to do that. And just to clarify, although it says high experience in existing statute, the 5 years gives a definitive benchmark of standards which to apply.
So we have Senator Kim here, if we would like to vote on it, since we don't have money release needed.
All right, well, if you're ready to rock and roll, I believe we could probably, yeah, we could vote too. So if you want to go ahead and take the vote. Wait, hold on a second. Wait a second,
No, he's not on this one.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, he is.
No, we cannot on our end, Senator. We can't vote on our end. We're co-chair Matayoshi isn't here. So let's just go ahead and go Wednesday.
Okay, so shall we continue this?
Yep, Wednesday at 10 a.m. with the intention to vote.
Okay,
We'll let everybody know.
okay, thank you. The next bill, Senate Bill 2384, the conferees are, on the Senate side, are Chair, Senator Kim and Lisa Lucha are co-chairs and Senator Favela is a manager.
Okay, thank you so much. McKelvey, Kitagawa, Wildberger, co-chairs, managers, Costello, Ward excused.
This is the Hawaii product preference bill. I think we have agreement as well.
Yep.
Conferees were given the CD1 proposed. And basically, we're in agreement here, except for release of the money committees.
Correct.
Okay, so shall we roll it over to Wednesday too, if we have a
Yep.
release?
Wednesday, 10.
Wednesday?
Wednesday, 10.
At 10. Okay. Moving on to SB 2387. This is a notification on cancellation of bids. We are taking the House version that has,
Conferees.
oh, sorry. I'm just ready to rock.
I know you are.
I'm chair. Senator Kanuha is co-chair and Senator Favela is manager
Thank you so much. House, McKelvey, Kitagawa, Wildberger, co-chairs, managers, Costello, Ward excused.
Thank you, Chair. We will go with the House version, which is clear language that it is electronic notification, any other means the procurement officer deems effective for noticing the public on cancellation.
Yep,
So shall we roll this over to Wednesday as well?
correct. Well, Wednesday with the hope that money committees will give us a release memo.
Okay. Senate Bill 3040, this is on the key procurement system. Moriwaki chair, Misa Lucha co-chair, Vela manager.
Thank you so much. McKelvey, Johansson, Wildberger, co-chairs, managers, Costello, Ward excused.
Okay, I think this one, we also have agreement that instead of 4 full-time equivalents, we will have 1 full-time equivalent, or 2 full-time equivalents, to 1 to manage and 1 to oversee this e-procurement program.
Yes.
So we need money release on this as well, so we will roll it over to Wednesday.
Wednesday it is.
Okay. Senate Bill 3282, Moriwaki chair, Senator Kandani co-chair, and Senator Kunuha and the Vela managers.
Okay, thank you so much. House, McKelvey, Nakashima, Wildberger, co-chairs, managers, Costello, Ward excused, and Nakashima excused.
Okay, and this is the one where we combined the House bill and the Senate bill, so that we're looking only at non-permanent records. So we have a proposed conference draft that we circulated, and this would give the non-permanent records, inactive permanent records to the Records Center, giving archives 1 position, a records analyst, and then the digitization of all of the departments with OETS. And we are waiting to hear from the money committees as
True.
well.
We have received several pieces of email on this measure too, so we'd like to also take a look at that as well.
Okay, let's do that
So,
before Wednesday.
yes.
Okay. Do you have a question?
No, it's just checking this.
Oh, okay, okay. SB 3369, this is relating to the consolidation of the state procurement. It's Moriwaki chair, Wakai co-chair, Favela manager.
Thanks so much. House, McKelvey, Johansson, Wildberger, co-chairs, managers, Costello, Ward excused.
And this as well, we circulated the CD1, very simple fix to clarify that it's the director or the chairperson of each principal executive department. And that we had some changes, non-substantive, of making the language clear that it's an integrated accounting and procurement automation system.
Yes.
So this as well, Wednesday, unless you,
Yep,
Yeah.
Wednesday looks good for us. Thank you.
okay. And the last bill before us is SB 3372. This is relating to government contracts, the protests, when there is a violation of the law, and we have as chair Moriwaki, co-chair Kim, and manager Fidela on this one.
Okay, House,
Hold
McKelvey, Johansson, Wildberger, co-chairs, managers, Matayoshi and Ward are excused.
This one as well needs House and Finance and WAM release, but the only changes we see is going with the House version, adding in responsive and responsible.
Yes, correct. Going to House version with responsive and responsible. Doesn't look like you have money on your side, but we need to get release on our side.
Okay.
Wednesday 10,
Uh-huh.
room 16.
Okay.
Okay.
So we will
Yeah.
adjourn this. Thank you, everybody.
Welcome everyone to the conference committee between the Senate Judiciary Committee and the House Government. I don't even know what the name of your committee technically is.
Government reform, everything.
Government reform and everything. Okay. We have several bills on the agenda, 10:30 agenda. The first one is SB 3172. This is relating to public agency meetings and records, whether to have written minutes or to require people to keep the recordings. For the Senate, it's myself as chair, Senator Lee, and Favela as managers.
Okay, thank you so much. House, McKelvey, Nakashima co-chairs, Wildberger Ward members, Nakashima Ward excused.
So this bill is well, we don't have, since we don't have Wham or Fin on it, of course, that means we have to move quicker. But what we were going to suggest, and this is just sort of throw it out there and see if you'd be interested in, if it's something you're okay with or open to, we'll put together a CD1. But we amended to pass, we put in the SD1 language to require that any electronic audio or video recording that is made by or on behalf of the board be maintained, and then only one record of it needs to be maintained, so that if several recordings were made, you don't have to keep them all. And then we'd insert new language different from either the House or the Senate, setting a time frame to maintain the recordings so that any recordings are maintained for a minimum of 40 days. And that's the deadline for boards to post their written minutes on the applicable website. So you'd have to keep them up have to keep the recording up until the minutes came at least. You could keep them longer if you wanted to. But if the minutes are not posted in the 40 days, then the recordings would have to be maintained until the minutes were posted. And yeah, that's the guts of it. So if it's a kind of concept you'd be open to, we'll put together a CD1 and you can take a look.
We do have concerns though on adding the new language. It hasn't been in either version before the Supreme Court ruling. I know germaneness is an issue, but why don't you prepare the CD1s based upon your verbal recommendations?
Okay.
I can discuss it with both our chairs and House leadership.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll do. You want to come? You said you want to come back Wednesday then for? Is that okay?
10:25.
10:25 in this room. 016. Wednesday's the 27th.
Yep, 27th. That'll work.
Okay. Right. Okay, the next bill on the agenda is SB 3219. This is about minors being present at remote meetings and just whether or not you have to indicate whether they're there. For the Senate, it's myself as chair and Senators Lee and Favela as managers.
Okay, thank you. House, McKelvey, Nakashima co-chairs, Wildberger Ward managers. Nakashima is excused.
I think we're basically okay with the House language. The only question I had was what private interest would be. So what I was going to suggest was a definition of private interest. So it's provided further that the name of a person under the age of 18 years old shall be stated if the person has personal business, property, or financial interest on any issue before the board at the meeting. If you're okay with that.
I think I am, but the language we used in the HD1, I believe, or the language we used in the HD1 was the language that the Judiciary Wine Affairs Committee had put into the House version. And so because we're changing it from that, I do need to confer with my co-chair. So if I could go ahead and if you want to shoot that to me via email, I can share it with him, and then perhaps we can be ready to move on Wednesday.
Actually, I can just. Yeah, I'll just.
Or you got it on paper, you can just toss it over the table like old school.
Yeah. We'll send it to you by email too, so you can play with it.
Remember that?
This is a little big, you know.
Just fold it up in the paper.
To have
everyone
to put it in
shoot
an
across the room.
airplane shape.
But I like where the language tightening. We
Okay,
appreciate it.
great.
So
So we'll roll this one over to 10:25 on Wednesday as well. Is that okay?
that is correct.
Okay, so April 27 in this room, 16. Okay, that brings us to SB 3252. Oh, I'm sorry, and that's, this is about duplication of records and the costs and who pays for them. Public records, I'm sorry, and for the Senate, it's myself as chair, Maury Walkie co-chair, and Lee and Favela as managers.
Okay, thank you. House, McKelvey, Wildberger, co-chairs, Costello, Ward, managers.
So we got the proposed CD1.
Mhm.
Okay. Did we already send it over? We already sent it to the House. They got it, okay.
We just got it now, so.
Yeah, we just got it like 10 minutes ago, so
No worries.
if you want to take a look and we'll
Yep.
reconvene on Wednesday.
Yes, this is a particularly controversial one, so we appreciate you taking a stab at trying to address the numerous concerns we've received via email. So we'll check it out, and then Wednesday, 10/25/16.
Yep, sounds good. 16. Yeah, so, I mean, there's a real fundamental, the real crux of the matter is who, when you're asking for government records, who should pay, and, you know, is it a government function to produce their own records? I mean, no one else can, so that argues in favor of making it fairly easy, but, you know, all the agencies hate it because they're gonna spend more time, they think they're gonna spend more time on record requests, and they probably will. So anyway, we'll see what you think, and
No, we agree, and we recognize there may be an unintended disincentive towards digitization in the House version, too, so.
yeah, I think we got rid of that distinction. What we're really focusing on is how much it costs, because even if you had everything digitized, if there's confidential information in there that you're not supposed to turn over, somebody's still got to read the digitized source and figure out, you know, whether that's something that's supposed to be public or not.
Yeah, well, we're very bullish on digitizing everything and putting it on the cloud, so we don't want to impede that.
Yeah, I agree.
So
So take a look and we'll pick up
will
again on
do,
Wednesday.
will do.
The last Senate bill on this agenda is SB 3329. This is about, it's called the SLAP Act. It's a public participation in government and how to deal with basically frivolous lawsuits brought by people trying to slow things down. For the Senate, it's myself as chair, and Senators Lee and Favela as managers.
Okay, House, McKelvey, Nakashima, Wildberger, co-chairs, Matayoshi, Ward, managers. Let's see, Nakashima is excused. And given your resounding indictment of the bill, we actually are we like, you know, what it's trying to do, the super slap as we've nicknamed it. Yeah, so what are your thoughts there, sir?
Well, it looks like we're only just be sure, I think we're only a bad date apart.
I believe so.
Yeah. So yeah, we're fine. I mean, you guys made some technical amendments, I think, but that was it.
Oh, wait, we got our co-chair here. We don't have money on it. Do we have money on it?
It's fin approval, but she's asking if the language is good.
Language is good on our side because we're basically going with just a clean date.
Yeah, it's fine with us.
We're co-chair right here. How about you, sir? We're just gonna change the date clean and go with the House version.
Okay.
If you're good, we can probably vote on it pending the text. approval.
You do have finance approval?
One sec.
Okay.
We get the
She asked if
bubble.
the
I'll let you
language is
guys
good.
discuss
I
amongst
just let her know
yourselves.
chairs agree.
Would you like me to recess for a moment?
She's typing. Okay to vote.
Okay. we're
Okay to
good.
vote.
Let her vote.
Let's see if I actually have a quorum here. Hang on just a sec. Yes, I do. Senator Lee is here. As is, we have a super quorum for a super.
Super slap.
Oh, it's a Senate bill, sorry.
Yes,
Just Standing here waiting for you to.
Wait for me to vote.
Let's see, I'm not sure what the right number. Okay, so on SB 3329, the agreement is to put it on, make it effective upon approval, or did you have a specific date you had in mind?
It's not fiscal, so upon approval is fine.
Upon approval, then. For the Senate, I will vote yes. Senator Lee.
Aye.
Senator Favela. Aye. May I take the vote for the House?
Please, sir.
For Chairman, Co-Chair McKelvey,
Aye.
Co-Chair Nakashima.
Yes.
Co-Chair Wildberger,
Aye.
Manager Matayoshi. Yes. And Manager Ward.
Aye.
Now we've got a bill.
First one. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. And Next up is 2416. This is the related campaign spending. Behalf of the House, myself, McKelvey Matayoshi as co-chairs, managers Kitagawa, Nakashima, and Warden. They're all here.
For the Senate, it's myself as chair and Senators Lee and Favela as managers.
You want to look at it, come back Wednesday?
Yeah, so this is a House bill, obviously. We went ahead and drafted a proposed CD1. There is one other amendment that I'd like, if you'd be willing to consider, and that's the one that the ACLU suggested.
Mhm.
And I don't, that might be in lieu of this, but we're trying to differentiate. Well, take a look at it, see what you think, but keep the ACLU language in mind, because I think that might actually solve the problem more elegantly.
Okay, well, let's do this. Well, he and I will talk story, and then we can come back. This post one with this looks good. We can come back on Wednesday to vote.
Yeah, I think that should be fine. Yeah, yeah. Okay,
Okay, good.
so Wednesday at 10:25 again?
Wednesday, 10:25. Yes, sir.
Room 016, April 27th. All right.
I believe that concludes everything. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, did you?
Just kidding. Aloha, everybody. Welcome to the conference committee. One bill and one bill only. House Bill 1475, House Draft 1, Senate Draft 1, relating to mandatory ethics training. On behalf of the House, McKelvey Nakashima, co-chair, Costello, Mizuno, and Ward are managers, and Nakashima and Mizuno are excused.
Thank you. On behalf of the Senate, myself as chair, Senator Rhodes is co-chair, and Senator Favela is the manager.
Okay, thank you so much. This is the mandatory ethics one. I believe we went ahead and put language in there to make it not only legislators and employees, but all agency people. And we also allowed for the option to have it live and online. Those were our thoughts. Your thoughts, Senator?
Yeah, I think we just made some stylistic changes, and we need to have a clean effective date.
Clean effective day.
So
So you
we'll-
don't want to include language for the pre-recorded for regular employees. I know we've discussed that at one point.
That's up to you.
The Senate was the one that
Yep.
suggested it, so. Well, we need to actually have my co-chair here to vote because we need a majority of chairs.
Okay.
So you want to make this Wednesday at 10:45, and then if we do decide to include that, we'll do a CD1 for you. Otherwise, we'll just come in with the intention of a clean date.
Sounds good.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, this room, 10:45 Wednesday. Thank you so much.